Good morning, children. Today I am going to start the new chapter number 6 from your supplementary reader book, Footprints Without Feet. And the name of the chapter is The Making of a Scientist. In this video, I am going to tell you the theme, message, title of this chapter. Robert W. Peterson is the author of the story The Making of a Scientist. Was an American newspaper writer who later became a freelance author of magazine articles and books, especially on the topics of sports and scouting. He was born in 1925 in United States and died on 11th February 2006 in Salisbury. His nationality American, education Uppsala College. Robert W. Peterson. He was an American newspaper writer who later became a freelance author. Children, here is the introduction of the chapter The Making of a Scientist. The chapter The Making of a Scientist is a biographical sketch of a renowned scientist, Richard H. Ebright, who excelled in his research on butterflies. His work on the hormones from the spots on a monarch pupa and his resultant findings about the chemical structure of the hormones came out as an answer to one of biology's major puzzles. Here is the theme of the chapter, The Making of a Scientist. The central theme of the chapter, The Making of a Scientist, is that gifted people are precocious. When a person attains distinction in life, the roots can be traced in his childhood. An untiring will to succeed, curious mind, and a dedicated effort combine to groom an individual into a genius. The author aims at installing this thought in the minds of the reader by describing the making of Ebright as a scientist. Here's the title of the story, The Making of a Scientist. No other title could have suited this biographical chapter better than The Making of Scientist. Throughout the chapter, the author gives details about the stages of Ebright's growth as a scientist, his keenness to achieve something great in the field of science, and his untiring efforts are the key areas of focus of this chapter. In addition, the author also talks about the qualities that an upcoming successful scientist must have. Thus, the title under reference is an aptly chosen one. Here is the message. The Making of Scientist conveys the message that if one wants to succeed in life and reach great heights like Ebright, one must have sincerity of purpose, single-minded devotion, and determined will. One needs to put in extraordinary and consistent efforts to achieve rare distinctions. In addition, one must be keen to learn and also have a driving curiosity to utilize the potential of a bright mind. The desire to work for the right cause, supplemented with a healthy competitive spirit, and are added qualities that help a genius to gain recognition. And here is the sub message. An undercurrent that runs parallel to the main theme is the importance of the role of mother in the early stages of an individual's life. It is the mother whose interest and influence during the formative period of an individual really shape his or her destiny. Bright achieved great heights in his life because of his mother. She was encouraging, cooperative, understanding, loving, caring, helpful, and above all, his closest companion. Children, here this video ends. In my second video, I'm going to explain you the summary of the chapter, The Making of a Scientist. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day.